Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Sunday evening with us. And we're looking forward to a wonderful session today. Today is interesting primarily because we have a couple of differences of crypto opportunities available for individuals that have not been in the investing space forever, meaning we know about crypto. However, getting into the space is extremely challenging for most because a lot of people don't understand investing in the first place. So I know we normally talk about real estate and everything else like that, but for the most part, we needed an additional vehicle that can take us to our dream spot. And that dream spot tonight, and I'll introduce an individual who has brought me into the light, kicking and screaming, of understanding exactly what some of the spaces are in. For those of you who are interested in signing up and everything else like that, in the chat, I'm going to put a couple of apps that we use in order to get us there. And I'll explain them as we go along. But tonight, Allison Bennett, I'm going to give you 5 to 10 minutes, a little bit, to talk about yourself, what you do. And in addition to that, why is it so important that our community get interested in this crypto phase?
Okay. Well, I'm going to answer the last question first. It's not going anywhere. It's growing. It's everywhere. It's a chance for our community to actually make a dent, a large dent, if not a very large dent, in the wealth gap that we are all aware of, because the crypto space has no race. The algorithms, the Autobots, the trading space, they don't know who you are, what you look like, nothing about you. You're just able to make money just like anybody else. You're on an even playing ground when it comes to this. That's huge. Mm-hmm. So I'll say that first. The other thing is that me being in finance, you guys all probably having a very heavy finance background or whatever, you know numbers, obviously, or you wouldn't be in this group. And knowing what compound interest was, and how, taking advantage of it on the only way I knew how to before I found out about this arena and what's happening with it was through insurance policies, IRA, CDs, 12% compounding a year, not a week, excuse me, a year, things like that. But we knew that the banks utilize it to grow our money that we deposit. We know that. And we know that insurance companies use it as well to they have enormous wealth behind that. And they've taken full advantage of compound interest. So about a year ago, some wealthy, retired Black community based entrepreneurs, that I do business with anyway. They never talked to me about any opportunities or anything like that, other than the business we do. And we've been doing business for years. But when they come and say, I have to introduce you to something. And then when they said it was in crypto, I said what most people say, I don't know nothing about no crypto. So, And I was like, I respect the source. I know you guys are wealthy. You've done it. You're trying to help. But it's not familiar to me. I don't feel comfortable with it. I don't know anybody who's doing it. So that was a year almost went by. And then another retired Black wealthy mentor, said that they were in the space of Ethereum. Their Bitcoin got away from them, but Ethereum's not. I said, what's Ethereum? So I went back to the other gentleman and said, is this what you guys were trying to tell me about? And they were like, yes, and more. And so then I started delving into it, and man, I have not looked back. I had no idea that you could do this with in the crypto space. I didn't know what it was about. I found out what that was about. I took master classes, and I delved into it that way, but I also earned while I learned. Okay. And I found some platform. They handpicked these, and they showed me why they handpicked the ones they picked. And we continue to pick platforms based on their criteria. They do a lot of due diligence. They don't even mention it until they've put their own money in it. And these particular gentlemen have a lot of money in these platforms, and have for a while, and have shown me their accounts. And I was like, wow, okay. And then just introduced me to the world of crypto arbitrage trading. So what I love about it is that I don't have to worry about which coin is going to do what. Is it going to be up? Is it going to be down? Is it going to be, all that up and down and wondering, making decisions? And because what they're doing is Autobots, which have 97, 98, 99% accuracy as far as wins in the trading. And then you have traders that are actually running these bots and watching what they're doing. And then you have the combination of the two, making these small transactions that equal up to a lot. And then the arbitrage that they get, which I know this group is familiar with the word arbitrage, and then compounding that daily, interest daily, and compounding it weekly, depending on where you're putting it, at 3.3% daily compounding. Mm-hmm. That's the ability to create millions in a very short period of time, 3 years or less.
All right. Now, Allison, in this space, for those of you who are new to this crypto space, how you start, you really need a wallet, right? You need a wallet from a wallet group. If you don't have one, in the chat, I put two there for you. One is Gemini, and the next one is Cash App, right? Gemini, and I'll show you the Gemini wallet. I'll share my screen and open that up so that you can see what the Gemini wallet is all about.
Look at that little one.
Yeah, she's not so little anymore.
Now, one thing I want to say about Cash App, though, for some of these platforms, Cash App is something that you don't see a lot of people using, and the reason is because they have a tendency to hold money for long periods of time in these platforms. Some of them, okay. So I just want to tell you that. Now, Gemini is wonderful in these platforms. I've given you a list, DeVaughn.
Yeah, but we could just go over. We don't have too much time to go over all of those.
No, not all of them. But I just wanted to let you know that about Cash App, though. Okay,
No. Cash App is. I like Cash App for a couple of reasons, and I'll give the pros and cons in a little bit. Mm-hmm. So I like Cash App because I can do a daily deposit to Cash App and get access to the Bitcoin relatively right away. Unlike on the Cash App side, Gemini, once I buy the Bitcoin, this is what the Gemini platform looks like, everybody. And they make it easy for individuals to really buy the Bitcoin, which is great, which means I can simply, you guys are in the way here. I can simply go to an account.
Okay.
Okay, mark it. And right here is the Bitcoin, and I can then hit the buy button to continue over on this end. And that will get me the purchase of whatever coin I want in my wallet. Now, Gemini takes 3 to 5 business days to process your deposit. So I was able to connect my bank account here, but at the same token, let me go to the transfers. Okay. So if I want to do a withdrawal, and even though I have 8,100 in here, I still can't withdraw just yet because I'm waiting on the 3 to 5 day period. Now, once this time frame has gone away, it now gives me the opportunity to transfer these funds over into, and I think I have that up in the chat for you guys as well too. And for those of you who just came in, I'll do it again. For that, once we have the crypto wallet, the account is called MetaFielder, MetaFi Yielders. And this is the platform now that does all of the trading and everything for you.
We can't see your screen.
Oh, you can't see it? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Let me.
Oh, I thought I was looking at the picture of the.
Oh, let me. Okay, optimize the video clip. Now, let me bring up. Can you see it now?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the Gemini wallet. So there again, it shows my balance. It shows that I can't make a withdrawal just yet until this is cleared. So I do have 2 pending transactions that need anywhere from 3 to 5 days in order to clear. And then once this is cleared now I can go to the MetaFielder. MetaFi.
So Metafield and Gemini speak to each other.
Well, all the crypto wallets speak to each other because that's how you're going to get monies in and out of your contract with them.
Oh, okay.
So let me click over to the MetaFielder.
It's called MetaFi Yielders.
Meta.
MetaFi. And while we're doing that, just so you understand, there are these different platforms can be slightly different in how they operate as far as the compounding or the result of compounding. This particular one is not actually trading; it's actually yield farming, which is something that is another area in the crypto space that they make is extremely lucrative to yield farm. So if you look that up in Google, what is yield farming? You'll find out that's, wow, I did, so that's what this particular platform is doing.
Ma, have you tried to click on
Yeah, this is what the platform looks like. Metafeelers. And let me log in. And this is what my account would look like. So once we are able to deposit, then we would notice that our balances would increase here. And every day there's an amount in the withdrawal column that you can withdraw on a daily basis. Now, there are two sets of accounts with them. So if I hit the create deposit, it's going to take me over here to make a deposit. And I have two options in the plan. One of the options is 1% for 30 business days and 3.3% for 30 business days. So I like to choose the 3.3%, but you need a minimum of $2,500 in here in order to get that plan. So the currency that I put it in is going to be the same currency that you withdraw. And if I was to hit the invest now button, it would take me to where I need to put in my Bitcoin address in order to make the deposit. And for that, I will be using the Gemini address in that spot. And pretty much once I sign up here and do that, I don't have anything else to do. So it makes it pretty much like an investing plan on automation. Now, this $2,500 would produce something like $75 per day.
$82.50 a day.
All right, $82.50. And can that make a difference in your life, right? Meaning, one of the ideas that I'm going to use it for is, as long as we constantly accumulate cash daily and we're able to withdraw, as soon as I withdraw enough to the tune of $2,500 or more, I would engage in another deposit right here so that that too can then compound on a daily basis. So now,
Well, no. Look, I don't mean to interrupt.
Go ahead.
But this particular platform is not compounding daily. What it's doing is yield farming. It's giving you that 3.3% on the whatever amount is in here, okay, per day. But you decide at the end of your contract, your 30 business days, whether or not you want to continue the money that you have in there, and then you choose to compound it. But this particular platform doesn't compound daily like that. Okay? Just so you understand, I have to make you, I don't want you to say that, and because they make that very clear.
That's fine. There's another platform that compounds as well.
Oh, yes.
So so the idea here is that we will start with one. That's why I'm only presenting one, right? And as long as everybody is engaged and they're making some money out of this one platform, then we can move the needle over to the others. So the goal is to see how many of us can accrue or massive wealth engine for ourselves in the very same space. Now, I've worked out my numbers. I don't know if anyone else have worked out their numbers. For me to cover all of my nut, right? Meaning I would practically need anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000 a month, right? So if that's said, my level of investment in order to get that would equal something in the vicinity of about, I'd say, $15,000 to $30,000. So for me, that's a great investment tool in order to cover all of my expenses, right? Now, once I cover all of my expenses and I'm able to get that money back over the next 30 days or so, that's going to make a tremendous difference in terms of me moving forward in my thought process now, because at the end of the day, I'm now then parking those revenues into other arenas that will also produce 3 percentage points or more on a daily basis. And we'll get into some of those a little bit later on, but I wanted everybody to have an idea of where to start and how to start. So if you look in the chat section, I placed all of the codes in there for Cash App, Gemini, as well as Metafy yielders. So there again, the Cash App and the Gemini, those are crypto wallets. You don't have to use them if you have crypto wallets already that you have access to. That's only if you don't. And for those of you who are just joined us, I will then put another space in there for you. And once we all get to joining the Metafy family, I will then log each and every one of you into their, they have a Telegram group, and then you would then join my team. So on my team here, you will see that I'm under Allison's team. And let me go to my team. And her name is right here, Allison Bennett. So we all want to grow together as a group. And as we move forward in this space, there again, we can do something with these earnings, whether we buy real estate, whether we stick to cryptocurrencies, or whether we decide to be a trader for ourselves. Either way, whatever your decision, this makes it easy now, because now we have cash coming in on a daily basis that we can either support ourselves or not. So I'm going to open it up to like a Q&A session for right now, and see who would like to jump in and start asking some questions. I'll stop sharing my screen.
I posted some questions in the chat. Can we address those?
Sure. Let me see, what are they? Can you use credit cards to purchase currency on these platforms? Yes, you can. When you say cover expenses, what expenses are you referring to? My whole ecosystem requires me to produce anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000 per month. This is for, whether it be for my team, whether it be for my mortgages, whether it be for insurances, the whole 9 yards. So my entire nut is that amount. So yes, once I can produce that amount, guess what? I now have that much more now to invest and save. Because once I'm able to produce that set of monies, it is no longer taking out of my W-2 monies in order to support that level of spending.
Okay, so basically you get a wallet, either through Gemini, Cash App, or another platform, and you purchase the Bitcoin. Well,
Metafy, they take other coins, they take Bitcoin, and they take others as well. I just use Bitcoin as an example, and I like my money in Bitcoin because there's a lot more usage for it for me. However, as you move on every week, you'd realize that other platforms take other coins, and we got to be careful which coins you purchase in order to move the ball forward over to their platform.
Okay, so then once you purchase the Bitcoin, then you can take it to the Metafy
yielders.
But for the minimum amount for Metafy, it has to be 2,500.
2,500 to get the 3.3 percentage points per day. You can do something lower, but that yields a lower amount.
Okay.
I play. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, in that bracket, I think it's 1.1 percentage points per day for amounts less than the 2,500 bucks.
And if you don't move the currency from your wallet to a trading platform, it just stays there?
It stays there, and they produce the results for you. You don't have to do any trading whatsoever at all.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Allison.
I'm trying to make it really clear for everybody. If you look in the chat, if everybody just looks in the chat, what I just sent you, this will really bring home what this particular platform is actually doing, okay? It's really, really clear. So if you look, I asked a question for clarity to the meta fee yielders to make sure I understood exactly what they were doing. And the question I said to them was, so with the 2,500 at 3.3% per day interest, I will be able to withdraw 24.75 in 30 business days of interest daily if I want to, and still get the 99, basically doubling the 2,500 to 5,000 in 30 business days? And they said yes. So what this means is that 2,500 in 30 business days is going to double to 5,000, but you'll also have every day 8,250. In this regard, 3.3% of 2,500 is $82.50. They'll deposit every day. At the end of 30 business days, you will have $2,475 that you can use anyway. That does not affect the fact that the 2,500 now will be 5,000 in the same 30 business days.
So they don't collect a fee? Like, there's no fee for them doing that?
They are splitting. See, this is yield farming. I know you guys are used to trading and, and things like that. This is called yield farming. You have to look, you can, look that up in Google for crypto. Crypto space has so many different ways to make you so much money in such a short period of time. So this is just one that is just it's just a great it's one of the great platforms, right? So that's what I'm saying to you. So next month, the 2,500 is going to double no matter if you take the money out of the 24.75 out or not, just let it sit there. You can take it out every day. You can take it out at the end of the month, any day you want to, anytime you want to. You can put it back in, and then you're in essence tripling what you're going to do. Or you can just, it's not going to affect the 2,500 doubling to 5,000 in 30 days. So next month, if you decide to go on with the next 30-day business day contract, now you have $5,000 and you have 24.75 that you drew off of it. So now this month is going to be you drawing off of 5,000. That's going to be $4,900 in interest sitting there for you to use. And then that 5,000 is still going to double to 10,000 the next month. And then you're drawing off of 9,900. You see, it's like a salary. And your money is still doubling every month. At the same time, in addition to. I just want to make it very, very clear what this platform is doing. Does everybody understand that?
So when I looked up yield farming, it just says it's the process of using decentralized finance to maximize returns.
There are way better explanations I can send you that are out there in Google land to tell you exactly how it really, everything you want to know about yield farming in the crypto space, every single detail and how it works. I just want to make sure that everybody understands what I just said. Can somebody explain to me what they think that now this thing does? So I know that everybody understands.
It sounds like it doubles your money and compounds at daily. It doesn't compound, but it grows at a daily rate.
Yes.
Yeah. And you can withdraw the interest on a daily rate.
It's some type of investment vehicle. It's an investment vehicle for the money.
Yeah.
It's searching for the it's looking at the return on the it's not mining the crypto, is it? It's
no, it's not.
It's not mining it. It's searching for
yield. Yield. Yeah, the money that's made off the yield.
Highest return on the yield. Yeah.
Which is very stable. If you know about what is very stable as far as longevity in the crypto space, yield farming is considered extremely stable to be around for years and years and years and years. Because it's sustainable. It's a very sustainable platform.
So there's no fee or anything for using the platform?
No. I mean, there are fees like when you withdraw and when you deposit, But guess what they also do? So they charge you 5% for deposit and withdrawal. But because, well, what they do is they take 3% of that 5% that everybody pays when they withdraw and deposit, and they give it out in a dividend to everyone who's a member of Metafee Yielders. You'll just see money in your account, like, wait, this is your dividend that they paid out from taking 3% of the 5% to give back to the people in Metafee.
So in other words, I can't, like, I have Coinbase and CoinZone. I can't go right into Metafee Yielders. I have to buy a crypto.
No. You can use whatever. They take Bitcoin, Litecoin. They take Tether, USDT, Ethereum.
Okay.
They take several different, like 7 different.
Sobu Asu or whatever that's called. That.
Yeah. Okay, good. Because I have Tether.
Yep. They take Tether. They definitely take Tether. They take Ethereum Tether, and they take Tron Tether.
Okay.
Subu Inu, is that what it is, Dr. Dames?
Sorry?
Subu Inu? Somebody gave me a lead on that. Subu Inu, it's a Bitcoin. I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Let me put it. I'm in the platform. It tells you. Now I can tell you exactly all the coins that it takes. It's about 7 of them.
Okay.
Let me go in the platform. Let me go back. I was in there already. Hold on. Because some of the platforms, that's how they operate,
In the meantime, it says here, Angela, what should we do to learn about the different types of coins to purchase?
You don't even need to know that. That's the beauty of this. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because they're taking advantage of it and taking care of that for you and giving you the great returns. They're doing all that work. It's an automatic system. You don't have to worry about that. They have traders and Autobots that are doing that at 98% accuracy.
Then Catherine says, what is the purpose of the contract?
The purpose of the contract is a 30 business day contract because they're taking the funds that everybody's putting in and they are yield farming with the funds, right, to get the results. And so they want to know that if they know that they have $2 trillion that they're doing this with, they want to know that they have $2 trillion for that 30 business days that they can operate with. So that's why they want to know who's committed to it by contract, that they're going to leave that amount, whatever that amount is, 2,500 or higher, is going to be there for them to do what they need to do. Now, you can always, this platform, it's not locked away from you in that you can't get your money. If there's an emergency and you have to get every dime of your money out before the 30 days, you can go ahead and get your money out. They just ask that there's a 15% fee to get your money out before the 30 days, right? But after the 30 days, you can take all of your money out, no fees, and you could decide to go forward with the double. You could take it all out and say goodbye. You can do whatever you want. So they just need that 30-day contract is a commitment of the fund so they can do what they have to do for the platform. Does that make sense?
Yes. Allison, so at the end of the 30 days, do I have to renew the contract?
Yes.
Or just leave the money in it?
But it's a click. It's a click. You go in, you say, I want to renew.
Okay, got you.
This is everything that we're talking about, all the platforms that I'm talking about are passive, completely passive. This is literally once every 30 business days, or you come in every day and decide what you want to do with your interest that's already in your account.
Right.
There for you to take out. Or, at the end of the 30 business days, you say, okay, I want to keep going. Okay, that's it. It's automatic. There's nothing else for you to do except watch your money grow.
Watch your money grow.
So how long has this team been around using the...
Okay, so this particular platform has been in the works for years, but this is what's so great about it. If you are a team builder, because just like you guys don't know about it, guess how many other people don't know about it yet either? It's been around for just over a month that it's been launched, the launch of it. Okay. People knew about it before it launched. I didn't. I got in after it launched. I found out who brought it to me. Right. But my point is, it's so solid and it's growing so fast because of when you look it up, you look up who owns it. The owner is everywhere. He's visible. All of his paperwork is up on for you to see. It's a very transparent, solid platform. And so this thing is growing like crazy. So that means you could build it if you are a team builder, or you don't have to tell anyone. This is not a MLM or network marketing situation. If you don't want to tell anybody, your money's going to grow like this no matter what. Now, if you decide to share, they have great compensation and bonuses for that. But if you don't want to tell anybody and you want to do this completely passively and you don't want to grow a team, your money's going to grow no matter what. That's the beauty of this. Is a totally passive opportunity if you want it to be. And if you want to team build, you can team build globally and make a killing. So it's up to you.
We're a group that's team building, right? So,
okay, this is great for that.
So for us, I think once you're in a team, your team members can pass monies over to you as well, too, in order to grow your account as well.
Pass money.
So for example, Bitcoin, it's transferable. So we can transfer Bitcoin to an account.
Oh, absolutely. And they have an exchange in here that they added. So you can actually exchange, like if you have Ethereum and you want to get Bit, and because it came in a Bit, you can actually they added an internal exchange so that you can actually exchange your own in between the coins in here. That's what's interesting. That's also very interesting.
So is there a more in-depth orientation of the platform we can receive, or basically what DeVaughn showed was it? There's nothing else.
No. There's plenty of information that you can go to the website. The website is chock full of information. They have a Facebook page. They have Telegram groups. I mean, no. There's a lot in their website that tells you everything about them, who the owner is, where they go, what their plan and mission. Everything is right there. It's so much information there. And between that and what's on Facebook, oh my goodness, it's completely transparent company, which is very unusual, but it is.
The website information, can we get it?
Yeah, I just put it in the chat. I'll re-put it in the chat again for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then how do you join the team? Do you have to does the team recruit you, or you just find their link?
Well, his link is there. You just
the link I just sent everybody. It's where I send the chat just now. You go under. You could double click on that link and sign up, and I will be your team member.
And it's free to sign up, and you can go around. So once you sign up for free, you can look around in there, look at all the menu and everything, and and then decide how much you want to go and go for it. Now, the coins that it takes: Perfect Money, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Tether ERC20, Tether TRC20, BNB. That's what it takes.
And I have one more question about the percentage fee when you deposit and withdraw. So let's say you put in 2,500. Do you have to? The 2,500 includes the fee and what you'll be yielding with?
No. Anytime you're doing crypto in the crypto space, there are fees involved. I don't care what you're doing in any shape, form, or fashion. There are fees or little fees here and there. So whatever your wallet is going to charge you to transfer money to this platform, every wallet does. Okay. So that you have to account for that. So when people are putting 2,500 in, I always say, hey, just account for 2,600, just so you have enough. The fees never end up being anywhere near $100. Okay, but you just want to have that comfort level, right? That you want to have more than less, because it becomes a headache, right? With the fees and everything. So I would have 26 set to the side, or at least set 2,500 $75, something like that. And then you'll see, the fees only added up to, $10 or $11 or whatever it is coming from your wallet and how you're doing it. You want to make sure you have more than enough so you don't get that headache, because once it's in there, it's in there and it starts working for you the same day. The next 24 hours, not on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the interest is not there. Your interest won't go into your account balance. But Monday through Friday, it will. So every day, 24 hours at midnight, bam, there's another $82.50. Bam, if it's $2,500. Now, if you put in $5,000 right off the bat, then you just double that. $82.50 times 2, $164, $65, $165 every day. And then that 5,000 is going to double to 10. So, I mean, whatever's going to set you free and you have that money available that you feel, hey, I would, I want this so I can draw off of it. You have to think of it that way. This is so you don't have to worry about what's coming in anymore.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
I may not be a quick question, but it's a loss to everything. And I know the percentage of loss. I mean, you go to bank, you lose money. You go anywhere, you lose money. And I know my brother David brought me in this, and I'm trying to figure out something. The percentage of loss is how great?
There is, it's like they're 98, 97% successful. So even with the small losses that they have, they make it up in the next, they make up for those losses.
Okay,
so and the beauty of this is you still get your 3.3% a day. Let them worry about that. As long as they guarantee that and you see it every day and they're guaranteeing that, they're taking on that task. I know you guys are in Forex, and so you think that way. You don't even have to do that here.
Absolutely.
You don't have to do it. It's automated. You're going to get your 3.3 every day for 5 days a week, 30 business days. You're going to get it.
All right. Sounds good. I got in a little late, and I'm David Plum's brother, and I got in a little late. I just came in a little late. I picked up on a little late. But I'm sure he's going to inform me on what I need to know and not know.
Well, what I put in the chat, that little thing about question for clarity, if you understand that paragraph, that's you understand the power of this platform and what it can do to change your lives and a lot of people, a lot of working people.
Right. Absolutely. Thank you.
Oh, Angela asks another question. Can we invest this money in an IRA to offset taxes or rather delay taxes?
You can do whatever you want. You just make sure you get tax advice, please. We're not financial advisors. We're just telling you what we're doing, right? So, I'm not. But what I'm saying to you is there are actually crypto Roth IRAs. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. There are crypto IRAs, a lot of investment tools that we used to are now have a crypto version of it. So you could do from your crypto from here to the crypto. They just take the crypto from there and put it into a Roth IRA for you. They're doing that. I have that on. I can shoot you a connection, a link to those. I can even create those in what I do in my other parts of my life. I actually can write those. So it's amazing what you can do with crypto now. It goes with retirement, fixed income people, and Social Security collecting people who are on Social Security and disability. Crypto is not considered income, so it's not taxable. It does not affect your Social Security or disability. That's huge for people on a fixed income, your retirement. It's not going to affect it because it's not considered income.
So are you saying, Allison, let me make sure I'm square on this. Just like when I get a commission, I don't get a 1099?
Not from this company, no.
Okay. So I'm going to get the money, I can cash it in, get the money back, and no 1099.
Now, if you take this out and cash it, put it back into USD, you will get a 1099D. But what I'm saying is, Yeah, you will get a 1099. But I'm saying if you learn how to operate without incurring certain fees, you have to figure out how you do that. Okay, that's a whole nother discussion, right?
Right.
With your tax person and everybody to figure out there are a lot of ways to work with this where you do not have to incur certain fees. Now, certain things like just like when you have stock, you guys are in stock. When you liquidate stock, you have to pay taxes. If you liquidate this into USD just straight, you're gonna have to pay taxes, right?
Mhm.
But if you figure out with crypto, what's great is that you don't necessarily have to liquidate it into USD. There are people living completely without any fiat. Fiat is, dollar, the pound, the yen. They are completely fiat free. They're living in crypto 24/7. So it just, you just have to figure out those ways, which we're not going to talk about on this. That's a whole nother thing you have to find out on your own. But there's a lot you can do.
Yeah, Dwight has asked, what about the individuals outside the U.S.?
Oh, this is global. They're way ahead of us in the United States. This is global. Absolutely. You can build a global team. They're more interested in finding out how reliable is this, and they know how to check them out. They're so ahead of us that they know what the due diligence is. They've been in and out of platforms and they know about this. They're waiting for this opportunity. They may not know about it yet. They don't know about it yet. They have every language. You would need to have it presented in Spanish, French, you name it. They have it in every language. Slavic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how long, I guess, DeVaughn and Allison, how long have you guys been using the platform? You said
I have been using it. DeVaughn, I introduced him to it. So I wish I could, I don't know. I think I figured out how to share my screen. I have no problem doing that. Show you I am actually involved. I am invested in that.
Actually, let me give you access.
Okay.
Allison.
See if I don't know how to use this stuff here, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, guys. I'm gonna try. Okay.
All right. I just made you a co-host. So if
so let me go in here. Hold on.
Okay.
All right. I think I've done this a couple of times. So let me see.
And Tori, the account that I have over there with Gemini sitting with about $8,000, that's all for this platform.
So
how long have you been using it?
Yeah, how long has it been performing for you, DeVaughn?
It hasn't been performing for me yet. Allison, it's been performing for Allison.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to share.
Of transferring the money over. So I should transfer that money over by Wednesday, Thursday.
I can't see it. Why? I don't know what I'm doing.
Is there a fee to withdraw the money back into your wallet?
What do you mean back into your? Yes, if you withdraw it from the platform, it's 5% to withdraw and 5% to deposit. Remember, that's part of the dividends they give back.
And then if you withdraw early before the contract is over, it's 15%.
You have to percent. Mm-hmm. But other than that, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Can y'all see my screen?
I can see your screen. Yeah, I can see your screen.
Oh goodness. Okay. Okay. Do you see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my account. Okay. I have $85 in there because I took out today. Oh, you know what? I had $412.50 in here because this is my first week and I had 5 times 82.50 is $412.50. And I took out 410 earlier and I can show you that. Wait a minute. I have $85 in there. They must have given me money. Something happened. I did a withdrawal today. You see that of 410?
Yeah.
So I did that earlier. So if I had $412.50 in there, I should have only had $2.50 is what I saw. Now I have $85. So I got to see what happened. I don't know something happened. Something good happened. Something good just happened. So anyway, that money, if I want to take that $85 out right now, I can. Oh, look at the earned I have. You see that? So my total withdrawal I did, it tells you, this thing is so easy to use and so transparent. So that $85, if I want to withdraw every dime of that right now, I can do that right now because it's not part of that 30. That's just the interest or override or commission or dividend that they put in my account that I have access to withdraw that right now. Or I can do take it out and put it back and put it on top of the 2,500. It'll be 2,585, right? I could do that. I could do whatever I want with that 8,500.
Right now.
Oh, so every day I can go back in and then drop that $85 into my 2,500. So the next day it'll be 2,585, and then the second day it'll be like 65 or something like that.
Right. It's not 85 every day. It's 80 on 2,500. 3.3% is $82.50.
Okay, so $82. Yeah, $82.
Yeah.
And then now do I get the 3.3% on that new number? Or
yes, it's whatever is in your account, active deposit.
Got you. So it's to my advantage if I don't need the money to put that $82 back in every day.
Yeah, absolutely. And or another platform that compounds daily.
Which Dr. James will talk to me about. Okay.
We'll get into that one next. That's next week's presentation.
It won't roll over by itself. You have to create to make a rollover.
You decide what you want to do with your money. You're in complete control of your money at all times.
Yeah.
So can it just be set on auto? So it just puts the money back into the deposit, or do you have to physically?
You have to physically. Yeah, you have to make the decision. They don't want to make decisions for you.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. But you could make the decision. I mean, I'm doing a lot of things. Got a lot of moving parts. So you could make the decision once a month. You don't have to look at this thing every day.
No, correct. Absolutely. Let it at the end of the month, at the end of the contract, decide. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Completely passive, wonderfully, completely automated and passive.
Okay.
I have a question. What is for a type of currency? I see USDT. What is that?
That's a stable coin. So in cryptocurrency, there are different types of coins. The USDT is tied to the US dollar, so it's what you call a stable coin.
Oh, okay.
So $1 of USDT Tether, TRC20 or ERC20 is $1. There's no conversion from how much bit do I get for $1. You know, you don't have to do that. This is just $1 for $1. So that's why it's very sought after and used in these platforms because $1 is $1. Stable, and not just, there's a lot of stable coins. There are other stable coins. This is just one of them.
Right.
All right. Are there any coins that are backed up by gold? That you are familiar with?
No coins are backed up by gold. None.
Yeah, I don't think so.
None.
No.
Okay.
The dollar isn't backed up by gold. I mean,
yeah, that's the Brentwood era from 1971.
Yeah.
No.
Gone for a while.
No. That's the whole point of the decentralization. Well, gold is decentralized to a certain degree too. So,
yeah.
But anyway, that's a whole other discussion. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know I'm sharing to let you know there's nothing sensitive about this anyway, that you can do anything anyway. So it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, this is what this is real, guys. Now, if you think about what I said and look at that paragraph in the chat of how I asked it, this is incredible. Because remember, now it's doubling, right? So now it's your 25, my 25 will be 5,000 in a few days. Okay, then my 5,000 is going to be 10, and I'm drawing off the same amount, almost the same amount that's already in there, and it's not touching the doubling. The double's going to happen anyway. So this is insane. So you talk about 6 months from now, where am I going to be? If the 25 turns to 5,000, 5,000 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 20 to 40, 40 to 80, 80 to 160? It's, what is that, 6 months?
You better have a lot of tax write-offs.
I remember crypto is, if you operate with it a certain way, get advice, go to expert tax people who deal with crypto globally and stuff like that. You will figure out, not necessarily.
That's right. You can always have it put into a global credit card.
There you go. Since that's somebody who knows whatever. I don't know. I'm not.
They hear from me, but there's global credit cards that you can pop that money in, and you can use those credit cards.
Come on, Dave.
Tell them, Doc.
Yeah. I didn't want to get into that tonight, but
Talking about that bank account in the Caymans or something.
Yeah, you can certainly. I mean, there are a number of ways. What we'll do, we'll get an expert on the show to advise us. How's that?
That's right. There you go.
Right?
Because this world right here, guys, what you're looking at right here is yield farming. This is not even crypto arbitrage trading, which is a whole nother thing that you compound weekly or daily your earnings. That's, oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't even get to that yet.
No, I think we have enough tonight to just get through the process with understanding now that the process is can be real difficult if you allow it, but you need your crypto wallet. MetaFi yielders take on so many coins. And once you have your wallet, you can then transfer monies over to the account and sign up for the contract that you desire. And then you're off to the races.
What is the cost of the crypto wallet? There's no charge for that?
There's no charge for any crypto wallet.
Okay.
However, there is a charge when you transfer monies in and out of it.
Okay.
That's just the crypto world. There are going to be fees.
Yep.
But the fees are minimal.
Minimal fees.
They're not outrageous.
No.
I think, for example, I transferred $10,000 and it cost me like $7.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
On one of the platforms.
Mhm.
Oh goodness, that's so much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the fees. I said they're all gonna be $7, but they're like Allison said, just make sure you put an extra 100 in, and that'll more than cover
the fees.
So and guys, if you want to start over 2,500, when you put it in, ask for advice before you need guidance so that you understand that you put it in right. Make sure, because this is a new world. I understand it's a new world for you guys. It was a new world for me some time ago. But now, I mean, I understand. I'm advising people up here, my team, they call me, okay, how do I, okay. And there's so much, that it's new, but it's going to become very familiar to you easily because you guys are in this, in the space already in a different way. Now you're going to really take your earnings from what you've been doing and put it in these platforms, and it's just going to explode.
So, Allison, is there a number that we can hit you at? Do you give out your number? I mean, I could always go through Dr. Dames. I have his number.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay. But you know me, Doc.
Yep. Yeah, not a problem. Anybody who wants to reach Allison, just hit me up and we can do a three-way. Okay.
Yep, I'm here because I know this is so important for our community. And I know you guys you've been years and years trying to figure out, if you're figuring all this out and you've been doing so well, now take your earnings and really go. You just didn't know. You just didn't know that this was available, but wait till you see what's coming. This is a absolutely fantastic opportunity here. But wait, and there's other things you can do. There are other ones that are going to give you results that are going to blow your mind too. And in addition to this, they work together really, really wonderfully. They work together and they can even make it better, even better returns for you. So it's just stay tuned. I don't know what else to say.
No, you can't say too much more tonight. That's all the brain can absorb tonight.
I know it's a lot. Believe me, I know it's a lot. I know.
All right. Any additional questions whilst we have Allison?
Hey, Doc, stay on after everyone leaves.
I will.
All right, thanks.
Mm-hmm. John, how you hanging? I haven't heard you, John Lin. I haven't heard you all night.
Yeah, I was just watching, trying to learn. Couple of quick questions. Does this offer associate marketing or partnership credit or any kind of fees that, for example, someone gets for bringing other people in?
They have a whole side for this. This is a completely passive, non-MLM network market opportunity. Your money grows the way your money grows, whether you tell anybody or not. However, if you do, they have a very handsome reward for you if you want to grow a team. Absolutely.
So, for example,
that you have to go through. I would do that as you go through the website. We'll explain everything. So you don't have to get it from me. You'll get it from, like every single point that you want. There's plenty of information we could point you to so you'll understand.
Oh, John, if you look at the links that I sent in the chat, let me put it up there again. If you notice on that Metafy Yielders, anyone who clicked that link, you become part of my team. So there again, they give you an affiliated link also for you to build your team as well too.
Now, do I have to have my money? Can I go in there and join that tonight?
Yes, for free.
Yeah.
For free.
Yeah.
Before, and then decide what you want to do.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, I just joined. And it says it looks like there's a QR code you have to scan. Is that how they extract the money from your wallet?
What? Wait a minute. You just joined?
Yeah.
And they're asking you to do what? Are you trying to put money in there or something? Or no?
Yeah.
You're trying to put money in it right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That we have to walk you through that. Got to walk you through that. Is it scan code? You can use the scan code or the address key. Do you see the address key? Copy that.
Yeah, but
and then put that into the wallet. So you can the wallet needs to know where to send the money. So you need the code, the address code from Metafy Yielders. Under what are you using? Bit? Are you using Tether?
Mm-hmm.
What are you using? So make sure it's bit to bit.
Hey, Tori, did you also use my link as well to sign up?
Yeah, I'm on your team.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can know that DeVaughn, you have an email waiting for you telling you about her. Says she's with you. Okay. So anyway, that make sure that you're doing bit to bit. So go into Metafy Yielders that you want to receive you want to receive, right? Then you're going to pick the bit. You want bit to bit, so you want to pick the bit address and then click there. So I'm trying to, let me go back to, I don't know what I'm doing.
Can I share my screen for a second?
Sure.
How can I, let me get out of sharing mine. Hold on.
Let me add.
Okay, I'm out. Go ahead.
All right, let me add you, Tori, as a co-host, and then you should be able to share the screen.
See if I can walk you through this. It's not hard. I just gotta walk you through it.
There you go, Tori.
Okay, I just want to
Okay, so you pressed on create a deposit.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so let me look at your screen. Let me see.
Yeah, and then this is what came up after.
You're on your you're on a laptop or desktop.
Mm-hmm,
okay,
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so let me see. I'm trying to is this Bitcoin? Yep, you're right. Okay, so you see the key at the bottom where it says please send to, that's what you want to copy, unless you want to use the key, the QR code. You can use either or.
Okay, yeah, I think I would prefer to use a QR code.
Okay, that's fine. Now okay, and so that's all so that's your key that you're going to tell your wallet to send to. So you have to give your wallet this address so that it knows where to send the crypto to.
Okay, and that's it?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much. It's very simple.
Okay.
This platform is really simple. So, and then it takes they say 24 hours, but I did it today. It didn't take that long. So, but you up to 24 hours, depending on your wallet, the blockchain, all that kind of stuff. But just make sure that you did it right. You went into the bit, you got the right one from MetaFi. You're going to take that over to your wallet. You're going to put it in where it's asking for address key and give it permission to make sure you have enough fees on there so that it doesn't get hung up somewhere. Have to come back and add more, right? So you want to make sure you have enough to do that. And then you make sure that, you have the 2,500 is automatically comes up when you put in, put it there. You chose the, make sure no, you have to choose. Oh, you put in.
No, I just selected the button and it brought me to this page.
Okay. So go to where it says plan and you're going to click on there.
Plan.
Make a deposit. Look up to
right here.
No, down a little below. You see that right there? Plan. It's a black.
No.
Down a little bit. Right here. Right
Okay,
there you go. Hit that. Okay, now you have a choice between the two plans. You want that one. That's right. Now you want to put in bit. That's right. Put it in bit. Now, when you see now, what does it say? It's 2,500 because that's the minimum. Now you can change that number if you want to put in 10,000 or 7,500 or 2,600 or 2,800, whatever you want to put. Just change that number from 25. It has to be at least 25, right?
Okay.
And then invest now.
All right.
Okay, and look what it does. It brings you right back to where you were. See that? But now it has an order for 2,500. So it's looking for that 2,500. So you want to get that key over to your wallet and make sure that your wallet is sending 25 plus enough fees to make it over there.
Okay.
So I would just send, 26, 25, 50, 25, 75, something. Let it be enough,
Okay.
And you'll take the fees out of that.
All right.
Your wallet, you normally will take the fees out. You can look at the bottom where your wallet will tell you when you're putting in how much you want to do. If the fees, sometimes they add the fees at the bottom and say they took it out already, or it depends on the wallet.
Okay.
So on your wallet, you have to look at your wallet and see. But yeah, you want to make sure that you have to have 25 or it won't go in, right? So you have to have at least that, right? So you just want to have enough for that and plus your fees. See how easy it is, guys? We did this real time. How about that?
So, okay, I actually don't have a wallet. I mean, wait. I'm making one.
Okay, okay. But do you understand that? You understand the process, though, right?
No.
And look, then what we'll do is before you do anything, we're going to walk through this all over again, right?
No, I understand this process.
No, not this process. I'm talking about the wallet part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just to make sure whatever wallet you choose that you understand how that wallet works. Because if you make mistakes, your 2,500 will be out in space. So that's why I'm saying you need guidance. You don't, just once you do it, you'll be like, oh, I got it. You know what I mean? Okay. But just make sure you don't want to make that mistake.
Okay.
But if you just remember bit to bit or tether to tether or light to light, that's a good way to think of things. And when you're doing wallet exchanges and stuff and withdrawals and deposits, it's always bit to bit. Make sure you have the bit address key that goes with the bit, for that side, and make sure it's bit to bit, Litecoin to Litecoin, Doge to Doge, whatever it is.
So do you always have to, so is it like for this example, is it $2,500
That's just the minimum for
worth
that
of,
particular 3.3.
or is it like 2,500 bit, or is it $2,500
You know,
worth of bits?
it's $2,500 worth of whatever. Remember, they have several different coins. They have
Right.
Bit, they have Tether, they have
Right.
Litecoin, they had,
Okay. All right, that's all I have.
And
for
this is
now.
Catherine. I have a question, and I joined late, so I apologize. What is the benefit of joining as a team, and where does the money go? I know, DeVaughn, you had mentioned that we can do certain things, but is there a goal in mind? Is there an objective, and not just we can do this or that or this? Is there an objective that as a team we're trying to meet with the monies that we're depositing as a team, versus we could choose however we want to use it?
Yeah, you choose to use it however you want. The team concept comes about, we grow together pretty much in a unit that, for example, this club is supposed to teach financial freedom. So this is one part of that element that will get you to where you need to be personally.
So would my money grow more in a team, or is it still growing individually?
It's still growing individually. But Allison, what's the benefit of a team?
Yeah.
I'm confused because I think what happened is you came in really late, and this is a completely passive opportunity. You don't have to team build. This is for your own financial freedom, or you can build a team. It's up to you if you want to do an affiliate team building situation, or if you don't tell one living soul your money is going to double, you're going to have the interest you're going to have, so that you can be free financially in a way that and then you can decide as a group, you guys are an investment group, to do whatever you go after.
Yeah, that's the point I'm making.
This is just your own finance. But if you're not financially free, it's hard for you to invest, right? So we just want to get you there, get everybody to where they're like, we have money plus some that we can put into many other things.
Right. The goal at the end of the day, first one to 100,000. How's that?
That won't take long with this. Tell you that.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm still confused as far as the benefit of a team. I know, DeVaughn, you put that link in the chat.
Yeah.
For us.
You'll become part of my team, right?
So what does that mean? When we become a part of DeVaughn's team, what does that mean?
That means that I can see your performances. That means, so I guess as it stands right now, that's all it means. I get to see your performances, and we get to stay together as a group for right now. But I couldn't tell you.
Support. It's always about support, because this is a new, I assume for you, I'm not sure, I don't want to make an assumption, that the crypto currency arena, which is a large arena, you need a lot of guidance. You need a lot of support, figuring out how to go forward and do things in this space. So this is a support to me. That's what I've been with my team. I'm supporting them, guiding them, but they understand they have complete control of their money at all times to do whatever they want, which is wonderfully fantastic. And it's not connected to necessarily doing network marketing or MLM if you don't want to. I mean, this is a totally different kind of opportunity, really. So if you want to come together as a team, as people are growing and having their money, they'll have a lot of money to work with, then they can say, man, what else can we do with this money? Then you guys will have things to do that, I'm sure people will bring to the table. And I guess as a group, you guys will grow and do that. But this is really about individual financial freedom. But DeVaughn bringing it to you, he's going to support through me, and I support him, which means that, I'm supporting you guys because I want you to be successful. And so you can go on and do whatever you want to do. this opportunity is amazing. And we have other ones we're bringing to you that go very wonderfully with this one, that, you know, will show you other things that are in the cryptocurrency space as well, that you can, that maybe you're not aware of, that you can really take your earnings, whether at your job or through your side hustles and different things that you're doing, and really grow it in a short period of time to where you're financially free.
Well, I guess I don't invest in crypto. I don't understand it. So
no, and this is great. But you know, it's great that you said that, because before you came on, when I was introducing myself, I told my story, and I would, for almost a year, I had wealthy, well-to-do, rich Black men who had made it, who were still helping the community, tell me about crypto. And I went, I don't know nothing about no crypto. So, well, I love y'all to death, and I know y'all give me good advice all the time. We do business together, we make money, but I don't know about crypto. I don't know nothing about it. So for a year, almost a year, didn't do anything, because I didn't know, wasn't comfortable. But then when I started getting into it, because I had another mentor tell me, hey, you really need to look into something called Ethereum. And I was like, I miss Bitcoin. I at least knew what Bitcoin was, right? So he said, I miss Bitcoin, but I'm not going to miss Ethereum. I was like, what's Ethereum? So I started looking it up. I said, oh, this is some crypto thing. So then I went back to the other guys and said, hey, you all talking about this Ethereum? Is this part of that crypto stuff you were talking about? And they were like, yes, and more. And I started getting into it, and I haven't looked back. I mean, this world is incredible opportunity. I'm not a person who wants to figure out which coin is going to make it, which coin's not going to make it, and all that. I don't have to. With these, you have Autobots and traders making the decisions and giving you the profit of guaranteed 3.3 every day for 5 days a week for 30 business days. And that's what you get. And your money is going to double. That's all I want to know. I don't need to know I don't want to be a trader. Okay. Sorry. I don't. I just want the results. Okay. So that I can grow my money and know enough about crypto. I did take master classes, and we can send you some good master classes and mastermind classes, so you get the basic understanding of the cryptocurrency. I think you all need that. I think that's very, very important for you to understand, but learn while you earn. Because when you get the basic understanding, which is not going to take long, it's not rocket science, it's just different. And so you have to learn this world, because this is not going anywhere. This is growing huger and huger every day. As a community, we're so behind. We can't do this anymore. We can't say, I don't know nothing about no crypto. Okay, so let's start learning about it so that you know and take advantage of it. That's all I have to say. That's my story. So that's why I'm glad you said that, because I said the same thing. I don't know nothing about no crypto. And these men are so wealthy. If you knew who I was talking to, you'd be like, you didn't listen to them? No, I listened, but I was like, I don't know nothing about this. I was already making money doing other things, so I just stuck to that. You know what I'm saying? So until that, I woke up and I haven't looked back. This is incredible opportunities out here in crypto that are automatic, passive, 100% passive income. I'm older. Okay. I'm going towards retirement in some years. So I want passive income. Okay. So that's what this is giving me. Incredible opportunity of passive income that is just out of this world in a very short period of time, because of the compounding and, doubling and all of that that they offer.
So it does compound, or no?
There are certain platforms that do. This particular platform is called yield farming. And so this particular platform doubles at the same time. You're getting 3.3% daily that you can pull out every day, in addition to it doubling in the same amount of 30 business days.
Hey, Allison, I got a question for you. Is that Monday?
Monday through Friday. This particular platform is Monday through Friday.
Okay, no Saturday.
There are other platforms that are 7 days a week, 365.
Okay.
And they compound daily, and some compound weekly. Very strong. very strong platforms. We're going to bring those to you. But this one is really fantastic. You don't have to do anything. At the end of the contract, decide what you're going to do. But you can draw that money off every day if you want to. So if you have, like I said, if you have 2,500 in there, every day you'll see 82.50 at midnight, 82.50. Another every 24 hours, 82.50, 82.50. And you could take it out daily, you could take it out weekly, you could take it out every whatever you want. But you're still going to have that $2,500 double to $5,000 in the same amount of time. Now, next month, you have $5,000. You're drawing off of $4,900 interest that's going to come off of there, and you could do whatever you want with. And that $5,000 is going to still double to 10 if you wanted to continue. And then now you're drawing off of $9,900. You have the interest, and your money is still going to double. It doesn't affect the doubling. And there's no, what is it? FICO taken out. There's no, when you get a W-2 and pay stub, they take out this, that. No, nope, not coming out. It's just pure money.
Vaughn?
Yes.
Not to switch subjects on the gear, but before everybody goes, I did want to share something unrelated to this later before you wrap up.
Okay. I think we're
So does everybody understand now? Does everybody on this call understand how this works? As far as what this platform is offering, how it pays out?
Yes.
And what it does? Okay. Not saying do you understand crypto, because I know you don't understand crypto, right? Yeah, I get that. I'm not talking about that. But do you understand what this particular platform does and how it pays out?
Yes.
That's a big hand clap for me, because I mean it's that's all you need to know, right? Because you learn and earn at the same time, because this one is not this is a good one here. And when you find out how transparent the owner is, the company is, they have and what their plans are to become what they're becoming, a bank and all this, and you see why, and what yield farming is as compared to crypto arbitrage trading, which is another thing we're going to get into, which is fantastic as well in the crypto space. I mean, you'll see more and more about this company. You're going to be like, wow. So that's all I have to say. I'm done.
All right. Well, thank you so much, man, Allison. I'm going to wrap that up here. John, you said you had something to share?
Yeah, I don't want, if there's any other questions on this subject, I don't want to take away from it. So if anybody needs to go first, I can defer to them. Okay, on a separate subject, I just want to, this has nothing to do with me or anything I sell or I'm used to, but we're all talking about inflation as a big deal right now. Everything costs more. On a safer side of investing, I recommend people go to YouTube and look up ibonds. I is in India, and these are Treasury Direct ibonds. Right now, for one of the few times in history, they're paying out at over 7%. And when you watch the YouTube videos, I would specifically pay attention to whether you buy before May 1st or after May 1st, because you could be locking into a potential 8.2% yield over 1 year. Remember, bonds go for 5-year bonds on an ibond. You can cash it out after a year, but you forfeit 3 months interest. But watch the YouTube video on ibonds and should I buy now or before May 1st? Educate yourself. My girlfriend and I both have maximized in the space as well as other people. All it is buying government bonds. So your principal is safe. But the reason why it's important right now is because of the inflation rate and the yield curve switch. So look for 7% and 9% or 9.2. They'll explain everything if you watch a few YouTube videos on it. It's a capped investment. You can't invest more than 10,000 without tax returns and whatnot. But basically it's buying a government savings bond for people who are starting out and learning investing. Watch a YouTube, not EE, but ibonds, and ibonds before May 1st. After you watch 2 or 3 of these videos, you will totally understand what I'm talking about. It's just a safe way to save money and beat inflation. And because of inflation right now, it's a very attractive, smaller investment.
All right. All right.
I've read
Thank
a
you so
couple of-
much. For,
That's absolutely true. I've read about 3 or 4 articles. I don't know why I get it from my business magazines. It's talking exactly about that.
Yeah, right now, just so you know, I-bonds reset every 6 months. So you get the interest of what the reported are. I-bonds come with an interest rate plus the rate of inflation interest rate. Right now, the interest rate's 0. And people are like, why would I want to buy a bond that's 0? Well, every 6 months it resets. 5 months ago, it was 7.2 or 3%, meaning if you had bought a $10,000 bond, you would be making 7% interest on that bond. As of May 1st, it is going to readjust to current inflation, which is estimated to be somewhere around 9.2%, and that will be the interest rate for 6 months. So we bought today because we're locking in at the old rate, guaranteeing us the 7+%. If inflation even stays level or goes up, we'll have another 6 months starting in 6 months at the new 9%. It averages to 8.2%. You leave it in 1 year and 3 months, you forfeit 3 months of interest, you made 8% on your money, you put $10,000 in, you walk away with $820 interest. You put $10 in, or $100 in, you'd get almost, $8.20 interest. Banks are paying 0.5. I-bonds are paying almost 10%. It's a no-brainer. It's a smart move for safe money. You never lose the principal. And where are you investing the money? You're buying a U.S. Treasury bond. So it's, and I don't get a profit from it. You go Treasury Direct, buy it direct from the government. It has nothing to do with me. I don't make any money on this. I just know a bunch of us who are talking about the purpose of investing. Everybody says it's to make money. The purpose of investing is because you want to take a small amount of money and grow it for 2 reasons. You want to meet or beat inflation. Because today a can of Coke is like, it's almost $3 for a 20-ounce Coke. 10, 20 years ago, it was $1, $1.50. If you don't invest, then 10 years from now, when you go to buy a can of Coke, it will cost you $5 or $6. So you invest to protect, to be able to afford things in the future, because maybe your income doesn't rise as fast as inflation. But you also invest because you want to grow money. Well, right now, you tell me the stock market's done very well, but it's had some falls recently. You tell me where you could stick money and guarantee 8% for 1 year or more right now.
I just did. I hate to say.
This investment she's just talking about.
It's guaranteed. You mean there's no risk?
there's always going to be risk, right?
Right. But that's what I'm saying. With the bond, your principal's never at risk.
Yeah.
It's not your whole portfolio. It's capped at 10 grand. So I'm just saying as a side investment separate from this.
Agreed.
For everybody.
Yeah.
I agree.
Agreed. All right. Any questions for John on the I-bond?
No, John, but I did, this is Catherine, I did invest part of my tax return into ibond. So great information. Thanks.
You did very well if you put them in, because you're at a beautiful time. And by the way, if you use money from your return, you might be able to go beyond 10 grand, depending on where you're at. But you did very well if you did that.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So I'm going to stop the recording right here.